we're back.
Back from the dead.
Back from Fun with the Trailer.
New adventures. Tell us about the trailer, Chris.
I will, after you tell me where... Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Trailer. It's like a big military cooking camp trailer.
Yeah, our dad has this... I don't know if you can still call it a hobby.
Just adjusting the audio.
Yeah, I mean, it started out as a hobby, but he smokes meat, and but it's become quite the production. He's got a gigantic trailer smoker, and he's just recently purchased this military surplus, or, well, I don't know if you call it surplus if it was used, but it was military kitchen trailer thing. Bought it on an auction and in the next state over, and then had it hauled all the way back here. So now we've got this gigantic trailer that unfolds into a full kitchen. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So these rats, that bar that was building up, that's poison. And so if it fills up all the way, then you become poisoned and you start taking damage for a period of time or until you cure it. And rats can be a nice place to farm for humanity. That's something they'll sometimes drop. So up the stairway there into the tower is another one of those big black knights. So maybe give that one a miss for now.
And here's another little boss.
I guess you could call it a mini boss.
Or a little boss.
I don't get it.
That's just what I call them.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
I think it's coming for you.
Oh. Well, that's not so good. In a bad place. Probably gonna die.
Retreat!
Isn't there a way around him or something?
Maybe? I mean, you could certainly... Pretty much every enemy could be avoided if you really want to, but... I just kill him just because he's one of the enemies that don't actually respawn once you kill him. So maybe he is more akin to a boss than a regular guy.
The dragon's got his tail back.
Yep.
Well, that makes me feel better. Ooh, a hollow waistcoat. Hello. It didn't work.
Yo, mahalo. Wait, mahalo actually means something.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about the boar here is you can actually backstab him.
That's good.
You'll actually, you can see, like, there's an opening kind of in the tail region. And then you'll come across two other boars later, and that region is armored up, so you can't backstab them.
Oh man, sword's strong.
Yep, it's a nice thing to get early on.
Alright. Retrieval.
So as soon as he starts doing that, you want to retreat. You want to retreat.
It didn't work.
So like go back to where the stairs are.
Oh, okay. Let
Where
me
you
just
go to the
wander
ladder.
back there.
And go. 'Cause he can't follow you into the little alcove there.
Okay. Oh man.
Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of hard to gauge where you need to stand. You want to stand at retreat. Yeah, I think you want to stand kind of behind his right leg if you have it locked on to him. And that's where you backstab him from.
Perfectly safe.
Actually got him down pretty far. No backstab necessary, I guess. Ooh, the Fangbore helm.
Is it good?
It looks cool. It's probably not as good as what you got on. Oh.
It looks better. If it weighs a bit more.
It's twice as heavy.
Not going to affect me now. It even grew my hair out.
So you probably didn't see it, but the guy behind the fence, or the gate there, he was actually standing up here, kind of where you are, at first. And then once he spotted you, he ran back and closed the gate.
Oh man, I should have snuck through.
And you can eventually get around to where he is and open it back up.
Awesome.
So when you're watching YouTube and such, do you have like an ad blocker?
No.
Neither do I. Is there a reason you don't block the ads?
Not really. It's kind of a pain to install. It doesn't block all ads, and I tend to have like I've disabled scripts in Chrome, which blocks a lot of the annoying ads and leaves the non-annoying ads. So it's like I'm punishing people for being annoying.
And when you say annoying ads, do you mean content or presentation?
I'm talking like you accidentally move your mouse around the screen and it opens up and blocks whatever you're looking at.
Yeah, that's more presentation. Unfortunately, you still get content annoying ads. Speaking of which, I mean, one of my gripes about YouTube, and I don't block the ads either, because I understand that it's sort of how they generate revenue, and even like content creators, you know, a lot of them rely on that kind of thing. So kind of out of principle, I don't block the ads. But what's annoying about YouTube ads is they tend to just keep playing the same ad over and over again. You know, they don't switch it up.
Oh yeah.
They don't switch it up like TV commercials. It's just, you know, here's the ad for this month, and they'll just play it over and over again. And so when you come up to something like the commercials for Straight Outta Compton, it's just, I'm annoyed every time I open up a YouTube video now. Of course, those ads are mostly over by now. Did you see those ads? I assume you did.
Yeah. It's like growing up, Compton wasn't a place that you were proud to be from. And that's kind of why we named the album Straight Outta Compton. Right? That.
I don't know the explanation.
Well, that's
I know.
the start of the ad.
Is it? That's not. That wasn't the beginning of any of my ads.
What was your ad?
Well, it was pretty much just trailers for the movie. Like, if you had the chance to change the situation, would you? Which seems like a rhetorical question to me. It's like, if I had a chance to change a situation, yes, I would change it.
I don't know, maybe it's a good situation.
Well, the implication being that it's a bad situation, obviously. But
Yeah.
it just seems stupid to ask, like, if you're having a bad time, would you rather have a good time? Yes, I think I would. I don't know, I think it looks like a dumb movie. And I'm not into rap at all.
Maybe that's why you think it's a dumb movie.
Maybe. I'm not a fan of biopics. Is it biopic or biopic?
It's biopic.
Okay.
Like myopic, except with two.
So there's two sets of bad eyes? Or two bad eyes?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed some of the biopics that I've seen. But
I've looked at people's biography pictures.
I've no interest in learning about Ice Cube's past or Dr. Dre's
Like to
troubled
focus
childhood.
more on his present, eh?
Well, no, that's the thing. I'm not interested in his present, and so why would I be interested in his past?
Because he's from Compton. He's tough.
He's straight out of Compton.
It's from a band called N-Words with Attitude.
Yo. What's the, isn't it a Louis C.K. joke where he's like, saying N-word, we know what the word is, so it's saying N-word is just as bad as actually saying the word.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the bit. If he did it.
I'm pretty sure somebody said something like that. Maybe that was somebody else. Can't remember. Can't think of his name. Pretty sure it was CK though.
You should be able to sneak in this game. He wasn't even looking at me.
Well, if you walk, you actually can. Like if you have a thumbstick and so you can walk. Yeah, see, you could have actually snuck up on him.
Oh. Well, good job, developers.
One thing that really annoyed me about those Compton ads was, they presented as this super serious, like, gangsters and, troubled times and changing attitudes. And then, like, at the end of every single version of the commercial, they have this light-hearted part, like what's in the bag, man? And it pulls out like a automatic rifle. You can't take that on the bus, and everyone's like, oh, and like, oh, it's so funny, and we're gonna have a good time. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I never watched the ad all the way through.
You didn't?
No, because it says like skip ad, and then I click on that, and then I don't have to watch it.
Well, they have like a 30-second version that you don't have the option of skipping.
Oh, well, I didn't get that ad.
That's strange.
Maybe they think you're really into rap.
Strange that they wouldn't have the same sorts of trailers, like yours apparently begins differently than mine.
There was some car ad a while back that played endlessly, like every single video. I forget how it went.
Like advertising a new car or car insurance or something?
I don't know, it's like, I think it might have been a new car, but it seemed more like a dealership type ad.
Okay.
And so it has this guy like, come on into Mazda something days. And you just have to hear it every time you watch the video.
There's been a couple that I just have to mute because it gets so annoying to repeat. Like there was one where it was like phone rings. Guy answers it and says, what was his line? I can't remember. He was like a little one-man business out of his garage. Did you ever see that ad?
Here in my garage?
No, I don't
Oh.
think so. Like, so the ad was like phone rings, a hipster-looking guy answers the phone. He's like, "Hey, this is, so and so's business," and he's like, "Sales department? Yeah, 1 second." And then he puts him on hold for like a couple seconds, and then picks it back up and like, "This is the sales department," and he just but it's just a one-man operation, and it's some kind of ad for like homeowner or like business insurance or business loans or something. Did you ever see that one?
You and I have been watching completely different ads.
I mean, that was like a couple months ago. It wasn't super recent. But I ended up just muting it every single time just because his little hesitation where he's like, sales department? That always annoyed me. So one of my favorite weapons is off to the left. It's the halberd.
Favorite types of weapons or specific weapons?
Specifically that one. I really like the particular move set that it has. Because it thrusts like a spear for its basic attack. But then and it's got a nice range on it. And then its more powerful attacks are sweeping. There's also like a twirling attack that you can do. You probably don't have the stats for it. Oh, you do.
Yeah, I do. Okay, there's your pole arm type. Swirly twirly. What were the others?
Do two-handed. And then strong attack. Yeah, spin to win. And you'll notice he has this little stagger at the end of his strike. This is kind of a particular thing to some weapons, where if you don't connect with an enemy, then you get staggered a little bit. But if you do connect, then it's a faster recover. But right now it's not as strong as the Drake sword until you upgrade it.
Drake is a rapper. If I knew more about him, I'd be referencing him.
Spitting some of his lines. So many rap names are so dumb.
Give us some examples.
Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah, isn't that a chick?
Lil Romeo. Is it a chick? Lil Kim. That's a chick. Keisha with a dollar sign.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that she's rapped so much.
Well, she's in that category. Like hip-hop, R&B, pop music.
No.
Yeah, see, a lot of enemies like to punish you if you go for the Estus.
This guy. Oh yeah, I know how that feels.
Looks like the shoe is on the other foot.
The skeleton's on the other halberd.
So I might suggest going for the bonfire that's close by before facing off against that guy. I think you can sneak past him without him following you. If you go off to the right, there's going to be a doorway ahead. Oh yeah, and there's that guy.
I'm gonna run.
And there's going to be 3 guys off to the sides, but you can run past them.
If I run...
So this is one of the more centrally located bonfires. It's here next to the gargoyles. It's close to the forest. It's right in front of Sen's fortress, which is another big area. I don't know how far these guys follow you.
I'm sure they'll be gone by the time I get to this.
So you do have enough to buy a few of the boxes from Andre, so you might consider doing that.
Okay.
He's downstairs.
I'm gonna do that before facing the big tough guy.
Well, before you start spending souls on other things or losing. It's not strictly necessary to buy the upgrade boxes, because you can always come back to him and have him do it.
He's a blacksmith.
Yep. He's also one of the few characters that actually move their mouths when they talk.
Well, everyone else is wearing helmets.
There was that first guy you met, the so-called crestfallen knight. He doesn't move his mouth. Oh, you can learn his gesture. Hurrah!
Surprised it's not smacking something with a hammer. What do they memorize gestures? And they teach them to strangers? Here, you can go like this. Alright, so we want now.
I'd say at the very least you want the repair box. That's probably the best thing to have.
How many should I buy?
One for now, I guess. And if I were you, I would also purchase the weapon smith box.
Okay.
I've never actually used armor upgrades. I mean, because ideally I'm not getting hit.
And there's like a guy down there.
Yep, but you don't have to face him yet.
Oh, I'm stuck on a railing.
So that's Sen's Fortress. You can meet Big Onion Knight. What's his name? Sigmire of Katarina. He's got a fun little storyline.